What's up, Wanderers? How's it going today? It's Dom Wanders here. Just kind of going over some things. I think I'm gonna have this almost daily, maybe weekly, kind of mini update, so I can keep pushing things out to the algorithm. And this way, while I'm waiting for my big projects to kind of, get edited on and worked on, I can keep showing YouTube that I'm posting and I'm consistent, so I can get my videos back out there in the algorithm. Today was a interesting day. There was a lot of things that I wanted to get done, but was held back by some things that I needed to take care of. But we're gonna pick up on it. It's okay. We're not gonna stay slacking forever. Good news is I got some rounds in today. Some of the best rounds I've had in a while after I stopped sparring and stopped training Muay Thai. I free train on my own here and there, but I haven't been like in classes, sparring, and really immersed in the training as I used to ever since Capoeira took over my life to be honest, Capoeira is the main love right now, so I don't even care it took over my life. But I do want to do an amateur fight, especially because coaching Muay Thai and MMA, eventually Capoeira and other stuff like traditional martial arts, and eventually grappling and self-defense, even parkour. It's all my dream. So I even want to get into some armed combat stuff. But anyways, I need to get into some fights before it's too late. So I'm back to training, and I had some really successful rounds today. I went with Sihin Manuel, which is one of the Muay Thai fighters who also trains the karate kung fu system in my gym called Shobinju. He is a brown belt, so Sihin is his title. I also went with both of my coaches, Coach Chris and Coach Alberto. So I had some really good successful rounds with them, and it was all really fun. And I really feel like I was having a successful day. So we'll see if I can get some rounds recorded next time. I wanted to record today, but I forgot my tripod at home. So hopefully next week when I get some rounds in, I still have the amount of explosive energy I was having. I really was on my feet, just kind of letting it loose. Controlled though, we weren't hard sparring. It was very light, fun, playful, but still, I felt like I was doing really well compared to the last 3 weeks that I've been, kind of dabbling in there. My cardio isn't what it used to be. I haven't been lifting in months, so I need to get strength up again, get my cardio up again. At least Capoeira has been doing its due diligence in keeping my shape as best as possible. I can say I don't feel weaker in terms of being able to move my body, but I probably can't pick up as heavy as I used to. And the cardio is there for Capoeira, but when you have someone actively pressuring you, it's a different kind of pace to control. So you get used to it. And also I did do rounds back to back with no resting. Each round was about 3 minutes, so I did go 12 minutes straight without stopping. So maybe my cardio isn't as bad as I think it is, but feeling really good about it. This week's been kind of weird up and down. Got some things in my head that I just can't talk about that I'm trying to figure out. And if everything goes good with that, then I can see life going on the up from here in terms of accomplishing some things. Not everything that I want to accomplish, so there's still some things that I held down by, but the path has its ways of turning and curving and wiggling, and sometimes you fall off and you gotta start again way back than when you were, and that's okay. The most important thing is that you keep trying no matter what happens, and at least the positions that I'm in isn't the entire end of the world, but remains to be seen. We'll check in next week and see how I'm going, but I hope you guys are doing okay. Feel free to leave your week in the comments, or go to the community tab in my page and start up a conversation with your fellow wanderers and just have discussions about what's going on in your guys' path, whether it be arts, music, martial arts, writing, exploring the world, learning languages, gardening. Dude, there's a million things that we can take on our life and journey, automotive, anything. It's all one big journey. So yeah, go ahead and stay wandering.